Joining the show right now, 9-time Pro Bowler, 6-time All-Proer, but more importantly, Football Hall of Famer. It's got a nice ring to it. Alan Faneca joins the show. How are you, Alan? How's it feel to be forever immortalized in Canton, Ohio?
Words can't describe it. It's great.
Is it like after my wedding where my face just hurt for a week from smiling? Like, what's the come down like from a weekend in Canton, Ohio?
It's definitely, it's a little quiet. It's quiet at the house. It's definitely a nonstop pace up there, but it's been great. We've sitting around, kicking around the stories and things that we didn't even, my wife and I didn't even have a chance to discuss or talk about just because we were so busy. So it's been great catching up.
It was great to see all the Steelers towels out there too, to see the Steelers faithful, to see Steelers Nation representing. What was it like to be a part of the festivities as a member of the Pittsburgh Steelers family?
Oh man, it was so great. I kept telling guys that it's Pittsburgh West for the weekend. And it was just great, man. The Steeler fans are so tremendous, and they came out there and showed their support for all of us. And, forever grateful and thankful that they do what they do and that they came out this past week in droves.
Hall of Famer Alan Faneca joins the show. Ben Lyons in for Rich on the Rich Eisen Show. Alan joins us on behalf of the Steps Towards Zero campaign, which is inspiring those with epilepsy to educate themselves about the steps they can take today to get closer to zero seizures, the optimal treatment goal for people with epilepsy. Talk to me a little bit about your own experience with epilepsy, this campaign, and how you almost didn't get a chance to play football, and now here you are, a Hall of Famer. That's incredible.
Yeah, so I was diagnosed when I was 15 with epilepsy, and, became a challenge early on, and, my doctor told me that I could continue to play football, and I was very fortunate just to have a great support system around me and help nurture me and help to get me going on the right path to treatment and health. That I was able to overcome it and to continue playing sports in general in high school, especially football. And, eventually came to a point where I could own it and kind of manage it on my own and know my body and just to keep moving forward. And I was very fortunate to keep going and not have anything happen during football activities. But it's just, one of those things that I've overcome, and I try to share my story.
It's an amazing story, Alan, because even after football, you continue to push yourself. I read that in 2014 you ran a marathon. Now you're continuing to do work to educate those with epilepsy as part of the Steps Towards Zero campaign. Alan, over the weekend out in Canton, Ohio, one thing was apparent. This is definitely the greatest class in the history of football when it comes to Hall of Fame hair busts. You had some legendary hair busts go in. Jimmy Johnson, Troy Polamalu. Which of the bust hairdos did you like the most up close?
I think Troy's was pretty good. I think I would imagine he was probably trying to push them for a little bit longer, and they probably hit a limit that it wasn't going to fit on the mantle in the hall anymore.
What's that feeling like to see your bust there amongst all the legends that you grew up watching, grew up competing against, and now to forever be a part of that group? What was that moment like when you had your bust revealed?
Yeah. I was telling people, if people are asking what I'm doing, there's some functions that I have to go to by myself without the family. About halfway through the weekend, I stopped saying I was in the room with those guys, and I started saying I am one of those guys. It's pretty surreal. Family and I went in afterwards after it was up in its place in the hall to go see it and to, just kind of pan and walk around, and then all of a sudden you get to yours. I keep saying speechless, and it's cliche, and it's, it doesn't give you guys much to work with, but truly the whole entire experience, if I could craft the most poignant and best paragraph ever written, ever, I don't think it would do it justice for how special a moment and a week that it was for myself and my family.
Compare the nerves the night before a Super Bowl to those right before you get on that stage to make that Hall of Fame speech.
Super Bowl was ready to go. Kind of amped. It's very similar, actually. It's very similar for me. you kind of get to a point where you're nervous going into the speech for me. And then I was like, screw it, I got this. And literally I had my AirPods with me and I went in the back and they were like, I need you to sit down here. And I was like, I got 20 minutes. I'm not sitting down for 20 minutes. I'm going to be over there. You guys come find me. And I made a little playlist and had it on. And I was back there rocking out just like it was pregame and getting ready to go out there. And so it's very similar, actually.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.